Blink Dagger.
Less walking is good.
We're gonna have some fun with this.
This is definitely comfort for Aster. For Shopify, I'm excited to see Mikey in action, and I'm very curious about the Arteezy Doom. These arcane boots, you can keep your Devour going, you can keep your Scorched Earth going for farming. As First Blood will be spilled top. She got a Siphon ready.
Arteezy looks to be fine, still has a salve.
Yeah.
And 100 away from his Gloves of Haste. Mid lane though, Mikey getting some backup via crit as the Storm Spirit does barely die on the high ground. Now Baboka is going to get Telekinesis back into the fray. Mikey, he's getting extremely low though. Looks like he's going to drop, so it's a mid for mid. As Crit gets Ice Path, the Jingu's not going to be able to keep Baboka alive, but they do find the Rubik in the end, so it's a complete trade all across the board.
So nothing really lost there for Shopify in that rotation.
They might want to dive again. That's the first Doom of the game. He just TP'd in here. He is dead. 20 seconds, no DP, no TP. They do see Monet, actually. He does not have song level. He's completely blocked in by these spiders. Are there going to be any TPs here? Baboka comes in. Another TP coming as well as they're looking for Saberlight potential. There's the jump in, Boundless Strike. A little bit off on the zip, but Saberlight finding the distance. Electric Vortex is available. And finally, they will be able to bring down Saberlight. Takes quite a bit of an investment, but they get the kill.
They missed so many spells there. Actually,
mid lane, Boundless Strike. Ooh, they tried very good attempt, but not able to get the full stun lock. So ends up being a wasted Macro Pyre.
Oh, Moonlight Shadow XXS.
Yep, that's a Doom. Don't think they have the TPs available, but they are relatively close. Telekinesis back in. Arteezy, they might be able to get the deny onto XW or XXS, and they do not. Arteezy gets the kill. Crit. He steals Zip, and he's going to be fine. Although Storm Spirit getting some distance, and it's not going to be enough.
Benefit of the cope. Oh yeah, you're a true force of optimism within the world.
Monet in the top lane. Satiable Hunger Pop by Saberlight. There's the song as the Slight came through. Will this be used to try to set up the Ice Path Macro Pyre? Indeed, they get to. Oh, actually gets the leap off in time, so Fly is perfectly okay.
Oh!
The song was stolen. Shopify actually want to fight here. There's the arrow, connects onto the DP, but Mikey's the one taking the brunt of the damage now. Has his Remnant up, trying to get the space. There's the Telekinesis, try to save him. The big zip in. XWY really committing here to get this Ember Spirit. There's the Electric Vortex, finally finds the kill. Has very little mana to speak of, but still ends up netting another kill onto Crit. So nice turnaround here from Aster. Just
for now. Trouble is brewing now, though.
Yeah, that's sounds like another Cinderin-ism, as Arteezy will most certainly die after being praised by Cinderin.
Spends his Doom as well onto the Naga, so won't have that available now for the next play, but
well, they're coming.
Looks like Shopify wants some revenge here.
Yeah, they do. Crit's going to run right into Monet. There's the Fade Bolt to start it out. Telekinesis. Arrow will not connect unless you consider that a connection onto the illusion, but they have the Searing Chains. Monet, no song for 60 seconds. One Slight should do it. Down he goes to Mikey. And they're going to continue to chase and get the Jakiro as well.
At max range.
And zipping in, XWY has actually used a lot of mana already, but looks like they'll find Saberlight pretty easily. But here come the rest of Shopify. They take out the DP. XWY uses basically the rest of his mana, but it looks like it's enough distance, although
Shopify to lose support here and there.
Oh, they find Saberlight though,
bigger,
so this one would be quite nice. Macro Pyre's used, Wukong's command as well. Crit is in the area, but all he has right now is a Spirit Siphon. Which won't help Saberlight too much, but they still will be able to keep him alive. Now they're going to turn this around onto Baboka. Has a ton of armor right now, but it's about to dissipate as Mikey big Sleight of Fist onto 3 heroes, and Saberlight can still continue to fight. Arteezy has his Doom, but now they're next to the tier 2 tower. Uses the Horsey, gets off the Infernal Blade, and it looks like they're just going to be able to get this kill from afar in all likelihood. Saberlight with just... all they use is the Sleight of Fist. So double kill for Mikey. They're going to continue on here. They're not really afraid at all. Looks like Siamese Cat looks to be next on the list. Infernal Blade again. Pops his wand. They don't want to go too deep, but triple kill for Mikey off of Sleight of Fist set up by the rest of his team. Arteezy 1,000 away from Blink Dagger, and
XWY
they find him. Searing Chains. There's the Doom, and there is the death.
Oh, the classic Rubik.
Yeah,
right there. That's a Yapzor.
I contributed. Pretty much what we're used to seeing. The Maelstrom is just depending on the game, I guess. We had to praise him. Here, you had to praise him. This is all
Well,
you. Pops
he's
the
gonna live, so
BKB.
it's okay.
Yep, he's perfectly fine. What a god Mikey is. Wukong's command comes out from Baboka, but the double searing chains. Saberlight is here as well, but has to kind of reposition himself.
Crit's
Either
gonna
way,
X
Shopify
them.
with 2 kills. Crit. Oh, what about Crit? He's going to X them?
Yep.
Okay, he R'd them.
Back to farming, 2-minute cooldown.
Still has skeletons, by the way.
And
on
Aster is
RTZ.
getting run at bottom.
Yeah, while RTZ
Nice
farms away,
boundless.
XXS and company want to fight next to their tier 2 tower, but looks like he might be taking the brunt of the damage here, and Mikey is there to clean things up. All they're going to lose is Fly for the time being is Monet. Has his song, still not quite finished with the heart. I'm sure RTZ, I would assume, is just looking for a Centaur creep.
Saberlight's just really being annoying
He
here.
wants to
Gonna
go
get
in here.
boundless.
Boundless Strike is there. Crit with the X, as you like to call it. Moonlight Shadow, but the Sentry is down. XWY is going to take a lot of damage from Mike, who pops that
feared.
BKB. And he's going to be able to zip away just fine. But no, he's going deep. He's going real deep there. He's actually going to get the kill. What a sick kill. Double for Mikey. 4 dead. And another fight that Shopify win without Ortiz even remotely close. The fact that the shard works with all shards in the game. Pretty insane with the right steal.
Might end up losing Fly here. He's being spotted.
Yep, this has happened
Too
a time
slow
or
on the
two.
Lotus.
Get that pretty easily, but Mikey
Nothing
wants to
comes
go
for
in
free.
here. Huge sleight of fist. They're going to be able to take out the Jakiro right off the bat. They're just going to fight inside this Wukong's command, knowing this is just a support Monkey King. And, yeah, Searing Chain is going to finish him off there. The zip in, though. XWI wants to try to take out Mikey, but the rest of his team is continuing to fight. Monet is still very healthy. Crit attempting to get away, but it's not going to happen. Mikey with another sleight of fist. He's extremely low. There's the song. I don't think there's any remnants up anyway. They're just going to put the remnants down on top of him. The brother remnants, as it were. One more sleight of fist for the row, but it's not enough to stay alive. Storm still ends up dropping, though. So in the end, it's a 3 for 2.
Yeah, probably
Roche is
Hex Bloodthorn,
going
I
a
think,
bit
would be
slow.
really good.
I think Aster are going to get here in time.
Yeah.
Ice Path's going to come likely.
They have
Going to connect on
Song.
3 with the Macropyre on top. XWY jumps in with a BKB. And you can see Mikey trying to do as much as he can, but this Wukong's command is really proving to be an issue. The snatch of the Aegis from Mikey, so technically Roche is taken by Aster. I'm not sure who got the shard. You can see that this fight continues to play out. As Saberlight is going to get stuck inside this Ice Path. He looks to be the first to fall in this engagement. Now the zip back in. That's going to be the death of Crit. So 2 for nothing, but the Aegis on the side of Shopify.
The tower is gone, though. They might be too late.
They
Aster is
have
in
an
a
idea that
pretty good
Baboka
position.
might be in these trees. He's going to get the Boundless Strike with the Wukong's command, focusing down Crit. That is their target. They get him, but he buys back into the game. Now XWY extremely low on mana as Mikey, he pops a BKB of his own, forcing the rest of Aster back. Meanwhile, the rest of Shopify aren't even remotely close, it feels like. So they're going to be able to take out Mikey, but this is just the Aegis. XWA completely out of mana now. There's the jump in from RTZ. There's the Doom onto the Naga Siren. Saberlight going to try to keep them at bay here. There, the Infernal Blade, the jump in from Mikey. XWY still trying to provide some support. Gets off the Electric Vortex, still basically out of mana, though. Mikey taking heavy damage, gets off the Sleight of Fist. In the meantime, Saberlight continue to right-click the Naga, but it's not going to be enough. There's still 2 dead on the side of Shopify. They finally get the Storm Spirit. Ice Path is just being such a nuisance here. Naga Siren gets off the
Oh
ultimate,
my god, if they get
and
out.
they are going to get out. Well, okay, just the Naga. The rest of his team's fucked. But Saberlight, okay, he looks like he's going to get dropped as XWY bought back into this game. TP to that outpost, and now Mikey on the run, half HP, Lotus Orb applied, but
it's a
now
dieback.
he is dead. Triple kill for XXS. I didn't even realize he died with Aegis, died again, bought back, and died?
Yes.
Again?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Very bad fight for Shopify, and Fly might get caught out now. Boundless Strike, and he's silenced, but does have that Lotus Orb.
Baboka giving the
RTZ.
vision here for the Naga. They
Yeah,
want to
they
maybe get
Ooh,
Arteezy
okay,
here.
That was very nice. War Stomp into Arrow. But Baboka's still going to jump on top
settle
of these
for Fly.
trees, and they'll get the Marana.
Running out of solutions now for the Naga. She's reached critical mass. Ember can't handle her anymore.
XWY, he's going to get lifted immediately into the tier 3 towers, but the Bloodthorn just rips Saberlight a new one. No buyback for him. So this is going to, at the very least, be a setter axe for Aster. And yeah, and that last, I mean, the big fight, Mikey
They can
was
keep
very
going.
deep.
I think Naga is almost invincible.
Melee rack's getting pretty low. And yeah, they're going to have to give this up. And we'll see if Aster want to play it disciplined and back off.
You effectively spent your BKB making your team connect, right? And then you were susceptible afterwards, so it didn't really matter.
Oh, they're spotted. Success. Okay, big jump in from Arteezy. He gets the Doom onto the Storm Spirit, but the Song of the Siren, once that BKB is off for Arteezy, they'll have to back away. Mikey gets off his BKB, but really to no avail. Feels like a wasted effort from Shopify.
This is real bad for Shopify. This is get the hell out of their territory.
And look at this Wukong command completely blocking them from one location. Take a dump for everybody in this game. And the zip in now from XWY, who was originally Doom. He is perfectly A-OK. And now they're going to try to clean up the rest of Shopify. Arteezy is next on the list. Double kill for XWY. And this is looking real rough for Shopify. Jakiro's continue to pursue, though, and they have XWY in the area. Get the Ice Path, so already half HP is Mikey. No TP available. Has the Remnant extremely slow, and there's still some mana to work with from XWY, so this should be a kill, and indeed it is. And while this is happening, of course, Exorcism is going to secure the Mega Creeps.
Yep, GG.
GG's called. Arteezy disconnects
that one
extremely
can't
fast.
feel good for Shopify. They must have felt really good about this game for so long, and then everything just fell apart.
Game 2 between Team Aster and Shopify Rebellion. Tricks of the trade, harassing Fly a little bit more, but yeah, I mean the fact that Ricky, this is one of the reasons as we're going to see first blood in the
this
bot
was not
lane,
a kill
actually.
I was expecting. It's going to be a tough time to be a Beastmaster.
Mikey mid lane, toss up after the Ava. Phase shift comes through, actually pops the Fairy Fire. And here's a rotation from Boboka, so Mikey might be in trouble. And yeah, he's going to throw the tree to try to get a kill, but it ain't happening.
Alright, easy curse on the bottom lane. They kill the Jakiro.
Crit, he spots Boboka and vice versa. I believe he saw him at least. Yep, there's the cookie. Alright, actually gets the D ward as well as XXS.
He's going to die for this, but well worth it.
He will. Sprout is there. XWI actually expends his ult as well, but Saberlight is here along with Mikey. Avatos! That's a beautiful kill from Mikey onto the puck. Fly looks to be resigned to his death. XXS gets credit for that, but now he might be in trouble. Can even get slowed here as the boar finally taken out by Monet, and Mikey, as his Avalanche, will be able to take out the Nature's Prophet in turn. Toss to help out Saberlight to be able to TP away, but the Ice Path just in time ensures that Aster will at least get a core out of this.
Arteezy during all of this is just free farming on the PA.
Oh, another use of the Horsey. Avatos, not enough to take out Jakiro. And actually, no reinforcements are here for Mikey. Oh, the rocket flare! Oh, Fly from downtown. And Monet, completely out of mana, has 3 wand charges, and you can see more backup is on the way. Here's the Mortimer's Kisses inside the smoke screen. Beautiful hook shot to try to slow them down, and this ends up being a huge win for Shopify. Boboka not able to finish off Mikey, and Mikey wants to continue on. This man has some big... Get an important observer ward there as well.
However, Saberlight...
XWY, yeah,
same can't be said for him.
Saberlight. So that one is successful for Aster. Fly has his hook shot. And they're actually getting pincered in, and there it's going to connect onto the CK. Monet gets off the Phantasm, but he's still stuck inside the cogs. XXS is going to be able to take out that support in no time, but it's going to cost them the CK. You can see Arteezy actually going to get coiled in the meantime. Trying to tank this up, but he is not tanky at all with just the lone Battle Fury. So they get 1 core, but Shopify lose 2.
Great trade for Aster.
And we know that.
Yeah, even after the nerfs, I think he still has the best total stat gain.
Easily. Not even close.
Puck.
Meanwhile, mid lane. Oh, the Avatos is enough with the cookie on top of it. So Puck takes a tumble. Now Mikey in a little bit of trouble. Still stuck inside the smoke screen. Looks like he's going to get punished for his transgressions. So mid for mid.
That was a 6 kill streak going the way of Monet.
This will be a freebie. Although Siamese Cat's in the area. There's the Macro Pyre. The hook shot's going to connect onto him. But Shopify able to secure both Roche and the Aegis. But the puck coming in. Oh my god, the damage! Double kill for XWY. That's 2 heroes of Shopify completely deleted. But the crit from Arteezy is enough to take out Puck in turn. You find the kill on the Mikey, though. So 3 dead already for Shopify. Now Arteezy continuing to get pursued. Dual Breath upon him. He's going to try to fight his way out of this. But the Ice Path connects. Boboka's in the area as well, has that sleep dart available, taking a lot of damage. Does have to be a bit careful. And this is going to be the first life for Arteezy. He's doing a lot of damage in the meantime, though. But here comes Monet finally.
Ice Path again.
Ice Path has come. Question is, can Arteezy get a random crit? No, not going to happen. So
get to play his hero.
yeah. That definitely makes sense. Monet going for the rune. He's going to take an Avatos instead. Pops the BKB. The big Nature's Grasp there coming out on several heroes. The root is big, but the Roar on top of Monet, and they're able to clean him up nicely. Hook shot. I think it did connect onto the back line. And they're going to be able to take out the Jakiro in turn. A Mortimer's Kiss is used as well. Big coil into several heroes. XWI trying to finish somebody off, focusing on Fly for the time being. No stun to lock him down quite yet. So 2 dead in favor of Shopify. They've only lost the clock thus far. There's the Avalanche with the toss back onto the wrong target. Not the greatest synergy there with the Phantom Strike. Arteezy has to be careful. He's very low HP, actually going in pretty deep, trying to get some lifesteal benefits out of that Phantom Strike. Baboka able to tricks and get out safely, but the toss back onto the Nature's Prophet, that's the bigger kill anyway. And Arteezy continuing to get harassed by XWY.
He's dropping really low.
Looks like he's going to be fine. The outpost is in the control of Shopify, but Baboka gets off the dart. I think they're just going to focus on that ancient Granite Golem. Saberlight, though, has the Roar available. Not able to get it off. Puck very, very pesky. Saberlight already used his BKB. Not sure if he wants to fight. It might be a fake back as Arteezy wants to go in. Oh, that's a big crit onto Baboka. Gets off the tricks of the trade. Like he's going to be fine.
Saberlight going too
from
far,
Monet.
though.
He wants to go in deep, and yeah, Saberlight is their target, but a nice hook shot from Fly, keeping them back, but it's not going to save the Beastmaster. Mortimer's Kiss is coming in. It's going to get completely canceled out. That was a nice reality rift into a smoke screen. That's the death of Crit. He's going to attempt.
I actually think that smoke might
solo
have been barely spotted.
AC is now picked up, by the way, on Monet. There's the sleep. Onto the PA. Do they have the Force Staff? He's going to have to pop his BKB. And trying to disengage, but a nice stun coming out from Tiny. He pops the BKB as well. But Aster now on the retreat. They get the Sprout onto Mikey, who's kind of left alone here. There's the coil onto 2. Let's see if Shopify want to break and try to re-engage. Arteezy looking to still fight, but Saberlight is just dead without even getting off his ultimate. But that would mean the second Roche is going Aster's way. Nice kisses onto the huge avalanche. Is that enough to take out XXS? Yes, indeed. And they lose Monet as well, not respecting Shopify's ability to fight in the pit. And that means the second Roach goes to Shopify instead. Of course, Abyssal Blade might be the next item for Arteezy now that Aghanim Scepter's online. And yeah, he, as I say that, he queues it up. Okay. Double kill for Mikey out of nowhere.
And now you go high ground. All right. I mean, this is what you want from your stand-in mid.
Avalanche.
Just kill everyone.
From the puck. Do they have enough to actually lock him down?
Oh my god.
He gets roared. The Yundis already procced, and that's a dead puck. No puck for 60 seconds. The Aegis does
I think
expire,
Mikey
but they
just
can
ended
go
the
for
game
win.
single-handedly in 5 seconds.
Unreal. They are going to fortify. Tier 3 tower already dead. And anytime you have a Tiny with all of this to go with it, these buildings are going to melt. BKB popped by Monet, trying to focus down Arteezy, but he has to run away instead. And now the focus is on just the Ancient. XXS stuck inside the cogs. And this is looking like a game number 2 victory for Shopify, unless there's a huge turnaround here. Life Near is applied. A lot of damage from XXS, doing quite a bit to try to defend this. But all they have to do is focus down the Ancient, and they'll do just that. So 1-1 split between Aster and Shopify. And yeah, Mikey literally just dropped the mic in the middle of that game.